I don't know. Oh, hi, I'm back. I'm Don Langman. This is Sound Off Live, KZB Channel 14 on a Thursday night. I do, but I can't. The impact of marriage denial on the mental health and sexual citizenship of lesbians and gay men in the United States. Right there, people. Of course, some of you would probably turn into a pillar of salt if you read it or even thought about it. Marriage equity, USA. Marriage is a civil right. Interesting. I wonder if any of you have ever read any of this, looked at it, been exposed. How many of you out there are homophobic? Yeah, they're gay. Oh my God, dude, don't touch me. Oh, don't get near me. Those people that, oh, scary stuff. My God. Gee, Reverend, you're sitting awful close to me. You really think I'm that cute? No. Tell me, what's wrong, Beth? Beth's over there. I don't believe he said that. I really don't.
No, I'm
Beth,
not so much for prude.
Are you ashamed to be a lesbian? No. What if I came up to you and I said, Beth, you're queer?
It would depend on what tone of voice and...
Oh, and what if I came up to you and said, Beth, are you queer?
I would say yes.
Does it offend you that somebody would call you queer, gay?
I guess it depends on their tone of voice and how they're intending it. Because some people, when they're asking you, are intending to be cruel and getting pleasure out of your reaction of hurt and pain. And some people are just asking because they're asking.
I'm asking you, I'm not picking on you, but Cynthia is very quiet and very reserved. Okay, and the Reverend, I got no idea what the hell he's going to come out with. So, you know, but you're reasonably predictable as you're going to give me a straight answer, and it's going to be an interesting one. So I ask you these wonderful questions. I'd ask you, Cynthia, but I know you just reach over here and smack the crap out of me. Just one way or the other, you're going to get me tonight. How do your families, how do they react?
It's mixed. It's a mixed review. Beth's family has welcomed me as a daughter-in-law right from day one. They've been super. They support every activity that we have and are committed to seeing marriage equality happen in our community and in our country.
They invite you over for Thanksgiving dinner?
Actually, we invited them over, yes, and it was very nice. My parents, on the other hand, is not something that they even wish to talk about. And it's very sad because it's a part of me that I can't share. They've said that they care about me and they love me, but that they would not even discuss it or read any of the materials that we gave them.
Or meet me.
Or meet her. So it's very hurtful. And at the same time, they want me to be active in our family, but they want to define who is family. So it's really a struggle, and it's taken a lot of time on the therapy couch.
But let me ask you this, Reverend. How about your family?
My family is very, very supportive. Steve and I have been together for about 12 and a half years or so, and so he's a part of the family. They're very good to me. They're very traditional Catholics, and so they have struggles. They have struggles with the church's teaching as they know it.
You mean they're Catholic, like, you know, I can play dominoes better than you can?
They're Catholics. They're very, very dedicated and committed and traditional Catholics. And that's how I was raised too.
When did you first, let me ask all of you, Beth, quit looking at all the cameras. I'm
having fun.
An inquisitive person.
I'm following the light.
I'm going to start with the Reverend this time. Let me ask you real quick, then maybe I'll take a couple of phone calls and see what we have. Reverend, when did you initially first, and don't give me this crap about in the second grade, when did you come to the conclusion that maybe you were gay?
That maybe I was gay?
Okay, that you were gay. Pick a yes or maybe.
Oh, I think going through high school and realizing my attractions were for other boys and not for girls, I knew that...
You like gym class better than dancing?
Yeah, actually, all my classes were with boys because it was an all-boys school. So
okay.
it was.
Yeehaw,
It was
color me
great.
happy.
But I knew that. I was aware that I was attracted to other boys, and I had romantic crushes on other boys. And
It's got to be 30-some years ago.
at least. Yeah.
Okay. But let's say it's 30-some years
Another
ago.
question
Let's
he's
say
hush-hush
that
about.
it's 1975.
Right.
The world was still pretty conservative, pretty, non-accepting of things like this. I mean, did you get crap beat out of you by kids at school and things like this?
No, because probably like a lot of people, I learned to not express that or not to name that, not to say that I never said I was gay. I would never have admitted to that. I thought it was irrelevant because I thought someday I was going to be a priest. And so a priest is celibate, so what difference does it make if you're gay or straight? And I saw it that way when I was in high school.
Cynthia?
I came out in my late 30s.
Not when you came out. When did you realize yourself, to you?
Right. I think it was something so hidden that I wasn't able to admit it to myself. With my background, I thought that growing up and marrying a man and having children was the way to go, and it would have never occurred to me to ask that question. But in my late 30s, it wouldn't go away, and I realized that there was something lacking, and I didn't know what that was. So it's hard to say just when I knew, but there were signs along the way now, looking back, that I think were...
It's painful for you to talk about, isn't it?
It's extraordinarily difficult, yes, it is.
No, I mean, I don't mean to make life difficult
No,
for you.
it feels good. It feels good to be able to talk about it and not hide. And that was the hardest part, is just hiding. I was also in the military. This might interest you. I was in the military, and I couldn't come out. So there was all these, first there was the family, and then the church, and then the military, and these were all organizations that demanded structure and discipline. And so it's not an unlikely thing to see somebody so in the closet that they're not able to come out. I didn't have the choice of speaking out. That wasn't an option. I would have been kicked out.
You're very, right now, I've been watching something this evening, and you're extremely fortunate. And you may not pick up on this, and you just may accept it as life in general. But I'm watching, and Beth is extremely attentive to you. And she holds your hand, and she puts her arm around you, and she holds you, and she really kind of nurtures you. And it's interesting to watch because it's a thing that if I saw that in a heterosexual, we'll take a call, yeah. In a heterosexual thing, I would say, either whichever party it was, I think that's really sweet and it's really nice and all this, and I watch it. And I think you're very fortunate. Irrespective of everything else, you're very fortunate, I think, because you feel bad about talking about it, and you've got Beth, who is very overt about how she feels about you, and I think in trying to share and protect you and make you feel comfortable. Beth, when did you find out that first decide you were gay, lesbian? I don't want to say the other word.
Well, I was a late bloomer to begin with.
I don't want to talk about your physical characteristics, honey. Some of us have bosoms early.
No.
some
I
later.
mean,
Okay.
but sexually, I was a late bloomer anyway. I think I didn't have my first relationship till I was 18 or 19. So I would say 18, about. But upon hindsight, you look back and you're like, oh, that's what that meant all along. Okay. It's you get it when you reflect on your life and you think about, the crushes you had, or, oh, I just think she's pretty. Like, I want to be like her. So
Okay.
the things that you tell yourself to try to explain what's going on.
Now, you have a lot of gay and lesbians in your congregation.
We do.
Would you say that Beth and Cynthia are pretty representative of the couples that you have? their feelings for one another.
Oh, and their feelings, yeah. I think
I'm not talking about physical characteristics. Some are taller, some are shorter. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm saying, by and large, the couples in your
yeah,
congregation.
we have a lot of couples in our congregation, and that some have shared their lives together for years and years and years.
Okay, let's do this. I hate to do this. I'm getting direction. Line 1, are you there?
Yeah, Don, I'm here.
Talk quick.
Well, this is Tree Stump, and I'm a confessed former homophobe until I got to know some people like these people you have on now. And you know what? It's not contagious, number one. And the other thing is we heterosexuals are not nearly as desirable as we think we are. I have been come on to by homosexual people. They're fun. They're great. And you just say, no, thank you. There's no problem. And you know what? They're citizens. They deserve the same rights that I have.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
You bet.
Line 2.
Yes. Hello, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don, the thing of it is I believe that it's a sickness and they need counseling for it, and I feel sorry for them, but the main thing they need to realize is that it's against God's law.
Oh, come on now. Are you really going to say this? This is year 2007.
Do you believe in God, Don?
You know what? I mean, is there some reason why you think that it's against God's law and everything?
Well, of course it's against God's law. Don,
Why?
if you wasn't dipping into that Thunderbird bottle, you would realize that. It's strictly against God's law.
So what you're saying is that what they're doing is by being together is get the camera on Beth and Cynthia if we can over here. This couple that they love each other, they're together, they want to get married. If we can pick up camera 3 there. Now you're saying that they should be denied that right?
Well, I'm saying that
They, in other words, they don't deserve to be married. They don't deserve to love each other. They don't deserve to care for each other.
well,
Is that what you're saying?
no, Don. I think it's okay to care for somebody, but to take it to them limits is pretty drastic, and it's kind of it's not a healthy thing.
What do you mean it's not healthy?
Also,
Well,
I thought love was about one of the most healthy things you could have, and caring.
Don, you surely can't support that. Not you. I know you. You don't support that. I know you don't.
You don't?
I don't know why. I don't know why you're agreeing with them.
Oh, damn! I don't
This
know.
is something that you would be strictly against.
Hey, but you don't think they're entitled to have a normal, loving, caring relationship?
Oh no, absolutely not. Not the same sex, because my God, Don, that's ridiculous.
Oh, okay, but it's okay for a man and a woman who hate each other and beat on each other and get drunk and do drugs together and have, 14 different fathers for all the kids that are whelped. They can get married, right?
Well, some of them. That's why you got the divorce rate so high.
I don't think this is making sense, but thank you. Line 3, you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you. This is the most revolting thing I've ever seen in my life. It gags me.
oh, okay.
That guy, that reverend and queer, you don't speak in the same breath. It's revolting, it's disgusting, and it's inhuman.
Boy, I tell you what, this must bother the hell out of you.
Well, it should bother the hell out of everybody.
Why?
Why? Because it's not natural.
Yes,
Well, what
it
is
is.
The
natural?
man and woman are to be married
What is
to
natural?
have children.
Dear, what-
Queers can't have children.
Yes, we can.
And this is a disgusting subject, and I am very disappointed.
Bye-bye.
Oh, but she was having so much
Oh,
fun.
can we get a nice caller, please?
Line 1, please.
Hi,
Hello. Are you going to be good or bad?
I'm good. I believe in God, and the thing